Hello and welcome to this video. I almost said the old intro, that is a little bit cringy, but today we're going to be doing something interesting. Now, I have selected this 2003 pickup. We're just going to fly through this just because it doesn't matter really what this has. We're not really caring about engine too much either. Probably just going to do like a super simple V8. Just cast iron everything. It's, oh goodness, it's only that's a little too small. Let's make it let's give it some oomph, just a little bit though. Let's make it a 4.8, so it'll have around 300 horsepower probably. And that's just like as is. We'll do multi-point single injection and just regular gas as well. Probably raise that and that a little bit. And we'll do this, we'll do dual exhaust, raise that up, not too much. We'll make it so it's quiet, because the purpose of this vehicle is not to be loud, and you'll see that soon. So we have 200 and something horsepower. I want to do a little bit more than that. Apparently the exhaust is too big. Let's just raise up the fuel mixture. That's too much. Timing. That's too much. RPM limit doesn't matter right now. Let's raise the cam profile. Well, that's doing a lot of work there. I haven't actually said what we're doing yet because you'll have read it in the title, but... Oh, knocking. So 295, that's not terrible. No, that's not going to do it. If we raise that, no. We can get 97. That's not going to do anything either. So it seems like we've hit... Oh, hold on. Okay, so 308 horsepower. That's pretty much exactly what we're looking for. This thing does not need to be powerful at all. It does have exhaust restrictions though, but that doesn't matter to us. Right. So this is what we're going to do. We have this truck, and I think it was my girlfriend that had this crazy idea where we could turn a vehicle into like just a disco ball. And so I thought about it and I was thinking about it more, and I sort of messed with it just a little bit last time. I made those exhaust pipes in the back of the Brodozer just like absolutely massive, and then I realized that you can do that with anything in game. So we're gonna make this thing all chrome, like everything is chrome, and we are going to try and make it into sort of like a disco ball essentially. So it's going to be just one big chrome ball. I have an idea to fill up the back, but you'll just have to see that in a second. This is in no way going to be realistic, as a warning. I'm going to do some basic stuff that I would normally do on cars, so we're going to give it a grill. We'll just give it a grill like that, but the headlights are where it's at. The headlights are what we're going to be really using here to our advantage. So let's stack up some lights here. We'll put double lights up at the front, so it's got some big brights up there, and then let's give it some fog lights as well. Those are not the right kind. Some modern looking fog lights, making things just that slight bit awkward. We're not going to do a ton of lights up at the front this time, because I want to put them in other places, as you will see soon. We don't really have a use for that. I do want to put something down here, but I'm going to hold off on that for now. We'll just keep it plain. Alright, so we have a pretty basic looking truck. It is all chrome, yes. But I've discovered something. So in the MISC features, there's this, which is a spare tire. You're supposed to just stick it on the back, like make it bigger, and it's like, okay, there's my spare. But what you can do with it is you can put it anywhere in the vehicle. So I can put it in the center here, and then I can just make it grow. And I can see what you're thinking now, like, what the heck is this? Well, that is a giant tractor tire in there. And when I say grow, I mean you can give your car a complete afro with this thing. So What do you think? It is, it's large and it's in charge, and it is huge. Okay, so let's make it all chrome, because why would we not want to? So that entire thing is now chrome. Now what I want to do, I figured out in just testing this that you cannot put lights on it. So I can't put lights on the tire, but I can put lights all the way around the body like this. So why don't we just put colored lights? I don't think they're going to stay colored, but we'll put colored lights all the way around the body. And this thing is not happy. And yes, this will export to Beam, by the way. This will export to Beam. So it's going to be interesting, to say the least. Alright, so what this thing needs, first of all, we need to be semi-realistic and have some exhaust. Ooh. Big exhaust. Bigger than that exhaust. There we go. We'll just put some big tips out the back like that. And that'll be our exhaust. Now let's get on to the headlights. So I figure that we'll use headlights instead of taillights, just because all the taillights are pre-colored. But we can change the color of the headlights as we want. So I'm probably just going to use these circle ones. So let's go like this, and we'll have them mirrored. So first things first, we need some lights at the back. Actually, we should do. Okay, we'll go to the side first. We'll do some lights on the hood, looking upwards, because. Oh, should we do underglow though? Oh, I know. I'm not sure if it'll allow us to. That would be so cool if we could do underglow. All right, so I'm gonna make the first lights right here. I will put them on the sides, make them a little bit bigger. That is shiny. And now let's put some proper taillights on the back, just so we do have taillights of some description. We'll just have like one mono taillight in the back, just a big taillight, really big. Okay, that looks terrible. We'll have two. Oh my goodness. Oh no, I just erased the thing. Okay. Oh, you can see that the spare tire block is down here as well. That's not shady at all. Alright, we'll just leave this like this, and then we'll change that to be like a sparkly thing. Alright, that works. Okay, back to the lights. So what I want to do is more of just what we were doing. Just add more and more lights all the way around. Reason for that, not 100% sure. I'm very interested to see if this actually comes out the way that I want it to. The disco truck. Although not really a disco. It's okay, come on. We'll just have to keep placing lights over and over again just to see how bad this thing turns out. I was thinking as well that one of the things I could do is make like a horrifically ugly vehicle, but this is definitely in line to rival anything that I would make in that stance. Right, so that's a lot of lights. When it comes to colors, we can change the lens color to be red for those ones. We can make these yellow. Looks like we don't have a ton of colors to choose from, which is unfortunate. Those will be orange, red again, and we'll leave those ones white. Oh my goodness, it's bad. Right, so what I want to do as well is let's put some lights up on the up on here. So we can't put them on the tire itself, but we can get them close. And then I discovered from just messing around with this that you can make these lights just huge, as you would suspect. So we just have two massive lights up on the top there. Hopefully they shine through. Let's do that again, only here. We'll make them just really wide, turn them slightly this way, and then just keep going with the size. Oh, that's perfect. That is horrendous. Right, we need more lights. I'm just feeling the need for a big like mono square light on the front. Just one that's right here, but it's extra wide and just extra tall as well. Just one square light. That is gorgeous. Right, we need something on the doors. We'll add some mirrors really quick. Oh, and we probably need a fuel cap as well. Yeah, let's just add some door handles, obviously in chrome. And then we'll add some mirrors as well. We're not going to spend too much time in Beam in this thing because I'm afraid that it might crash the game. We'll just add some really crappy tiny mirrors. By tiny I mean big. Oh my goodness, this thing is putrid. I can't keep those. We'll just do these. It's got to have some tow mirrors, okay? I think this car is supposed to be, well, this model is supposed to be like a Canyon, or what's the GM version? Oh, I forgot. Oh, that is the Canyon. Yeah, whatever it is, the Canyon. But for our purposes, it is the worst of the worst possible shiny vehicle. The one thing you do not want to see on the street. So when we flick on the headlights, what's going to happen is all of these lights are going to light up. These lights here, this light, this is a headlight. All of these are headlights. Those won't light up. Actually, they will, but they won't light up the same way. And if we go high beams, like everything here is going to light up. So it's going to be good is what I'm saying. You know what? While we're here, I just feel the need to add a hood scoop for that 300 horsepower we have. And this thing is sort of turning into the ugliest vehicle possible, but we're going to need more side headlights. I just think that it's necessary. So we'll add this here, crank that up in size a little bit. Kind of like flames, except it's headlights. And it'll be on both sides, yeah. Right, I think we're getting close to being done with this. When it comes to drivetrain, we're just going to go simple again. It's not very quick, but that's okay. We'll just go open differentials. Don't worry about qualities and stuff. We'll just do it like this. What I want to do though is crank up the rim diameter to as big as they can be, because this is going to be a bit of a donk again. What's the point in doing this if you don't have huge dish rims on there? That is so good. Oh boy, okay. So we need brakes. Let's just do solid discs. 2-piston solid discs. It doesn't need to be anything crazy. No skid tray required. We'll make it 3-seater with no infotainment. Actually, it's going to need a basic CD player, let's be real. Hydraulic, no, actually we'll do standard 2000 safety just for the sake of sport. Oh my goodness, it's terrible in all ways. Should we... Oh, it's on the lowest ride height possible. The tires have blown out due to being overloaded. Try increasing the tire width. Oh, dang, that's a pain. Alright, we'll have to go back to tires. We'll have to shrink the rim diameter. So we can only get 24s on there. That's disappointing. I guess this massive spare tire is a little bit too heavy for it. But, yeah. This is probably the ugliest thing I have made in this game, but I like it so much. I'm so excited to try it. Let's just quickly change the name of it. It's called the Disco Ball. Even though it's not, it didn't really turn out as a disco ball. And we'll just call this the Chrome Thing. Very creative, I know, but that's all I got. So let's resave that just to make sure we don't lose this. Oh, I'm hiding things. Let's just resave that just to make sure we're not losing things. This is one of the most beautiful creations I have ever made. 300 horsepower and a whole lot of chrome. Let's export this to Beam, and we will, hold on, let's just wait and see what it looks like in the Beam exporter. So it's bringing all the lights, it's bringing the chrome, it's bringing the spare tire, it's bringing the top and the hood scoop as well. Oh boy, I am excited. I'll see you in Beam. Hey everyone, back again in BeamNG. So here is what we have created, fully rendered for you in BeamNG. It is just as bad as you would imagine. When driving it, it looks like a giant puck, like a hockey puck. Like this is the hockey puck mobile. I think that has inspired me in the future to make a hockey puck mobile. We'll just take like the smallest, lowest car there is, and then surround it with one of these pucks, and then that'll be the car. But it's a one-tire fire machine at 300 horsepower, especially around the mall parking lot once again. But I have discovered a fatal issue with it, which I'm not going to correct in this video, but it is pretty funny. I should have thought about this, but I guess BeamNG is one step ahead of me. Alright, so we'll stop going around for a second and quit the lag. So if I turn on the lights, you'll see that none of the side lights have been lit up, but the back ones are. All of those side lights, except for the ones on the front, of course, are headlights, technically. So I guess it doesn't want to light up the headlights if they're on the back, like 2/3 of the vehicle. Because it's doing the ones on the sides, and it's doing all the ones in the center, even the huge one. And it's actually doing the two on the top of the hood as well, but it's not doing the two on the top of the car. So I'm thinking that if we made all of these side ones into taillights, and the top ones into taillights, that it would light up more. But that's just an idea. I'm not 100% on that. Oh yeah, there's high beams as well. So let's quickly transition this thing into the dark, and we will see what it looks like when it's driving around in its prime. So it's now nighttime in Beam. You can see our brake lights are on, but let's flick on the lights. Oh, it is... Okay, that's blinding. And it really doesn't work too well either. The headlights are just all over the place. Like, you can see the slight glow from them, which is actually... That's actually really cool to see. Just, oh, it's so blinding though. Just to see what's going on with it. It lights up a decent amount, not as much as I would hope. And the backlights are essentially useless. But if we go to this intersection here where it's pretty dark, and we just turn on the high beams... Yeah, so this is no lights, this is lights, and then this is high beams. That's pretty significant. So the hockey puck is a moderate success. I think that overall it's okay, goodness, we gotta turn off those high beams. It's an interesting car. By interesting I mean terrifically bad, but it can be improved. Oh boy. Looking at it from this view, it actually looks a little bit more interesting. It kind of looks like a Tron style vehicle actually, which is cool. I think we can definitely improve the hockey puck of death at some point. But for now, it's just going to drive off into the abyss. Oh boy. Oh no. What have I done? Alright, we'll just reset. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you like this kind of weird car build. It's totally... it's not realistic in the slightest, but that's what's fun for me when it comes to it. I just like messing around in this game. But yeah, if you have any ideas for future videos, just let me know in the comments, and thank you for also all the support on these videos. It really is encouraging, and that's it's helping me stay motivated to keep making them. So yeah, the next video, I'm not sure what it's going to be yet, so if you have any ideas, then oh my goodness, it lags a little bit coming into here. But if you have any ideas, let me know and I will consider them. And yeah, the puck and I will see you again soon. I'm gonna try and redo this one to make it better. We shall see if I can accomplish that. If it's even possible. See you then.